Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Let me rephrase that. Today was Tuesday, July 12th, 2022, and I ended up being up 32 ticks today. Today is day number 6 for me um, in the EA account, and I'm sitting at 52,517. So I am less than 500 bucks away to moving on. Now, I'll be taking vacation here pretty soon. I'll be sitting on either 8 or 9 trading days before I leave for vacation, which is actually okay for me. Then I'll have like one left to do and then move into hopefully a PA account within the next few days or so. Maybe even tomorrow I'll get lucky enough to be able to hit this. I had 12 trades today. I just kind of grinded it out today. I was looking for actually a move to go. I started trading at 130 today. This is an hourly. Let's go to 15-minute chart here. Shows a little bit better. I was actually trying to attempt to, let me get my screenshot tool out. The trades that I was taking on today was going after the S3 line. I thought we'd go down here and hit this in the trading session, and we didn't, obviously, but I thought maybe we would go down there. That was what my goal was. I'm looking at the markets right now. It's trading at 95.81 roughly. 1 minute to go in the session. This is frozen since I've got the screen draw tool out. But I was basically looking for it to continue to make a move down to the S3 line. It was a pretty big down move before, so I wanted to protect myself as best as possible. I didn't want to take any long side trades in between S2 and S3. I wanted it to get below S3 before I would ever attempt going anything like that. So long trades between S1 and S2 is okay. Below S2, I don't like being on the long side of the market. More times than not, you're going to find yourself on the wrong side of the market as it relates to trading. It's just statistically speaking, you're going to find yourself on the losing side of the market. So I did get caught. I was up 37 ticks at one point. I did get caught on one movement today that actually we can see it since I have the screen up here. Let's go back to the one that got me. So this is the trade that got me here. I went after. I was up 37 ticks before this trade right here, so plus 37. And today I was running with I think 33 and 23 stop loss. If I'm not mistaken. We'll look here in a second. But this is the trade that got me that I want to talk about. The reason I took it on is that it was the first attempt that I could see us going back above the $96 level on the crude oil. So I was expecting it to come down here after these 3 moves right here. I was expecting it to come down. Normally it's a good trade. It topped out here. You see my stop is on the last contract right there, and you see I got back into it here, and then this is the winning trade that got me back to plus 32 again. I like the trade setup. It was looking okay as far as the downward areas that was going, but I liked this one much better. This one here was looking a lot better as it relates to coming back. And like I said, I was up 37 ticks. If I would have held this one coming down here, I probably could have won the trading day all in all, or made it above the 53,000 mark if I would have been smart enough to hold this move, because that's what I was looking for, was a move to go down and bust the 96 handle. So I actually, unfortunately, I pressed the button that took me out of the trade. The middle mouse button, unfortunately, took me out. and then I tried to re-enter the trade back here. But if I would have been able to take away one, and I had two selected, so it was kind of my fault in that case. I should have had one selected on my charts, and I would have only knocked out one here, and hopefully I'd have taken the other one out down here or close to it as it moved back up like that. And so I could have had, I think I would have had a plus 50 day, plus 50 at least, if I would have traded correctly on this move coming down right there. So that was where I ended up taking a loss, and then you can see I ended up getting this trade right here that ended up taking me from the losing column, which at this point I was down minus 20, and then I went up plus 32 on this move right here. So I had worked my way all the way up to plus 37, went down minus 20 off of this move. If I'd have played this correctly on this move right here, this is the move that got me, that I was waiting for a break, and I went to put my stop at 96.22. After it broke through right here, and it just knocked me out of the trade altogether. So as it moved down, I clicked this button right here. You see I exited here. I meant to just move it down a little bit. 96.22 is up here, by the way. So it never went back up to it. 96.22 was above the area. It didn't go back to it. So I don't believe it did. Yeah, this is 96.21 right there. So I guess it did run me out. But I was trying to move only one stop to 96.22 and keep the other at my break-even target at 27. You can see 27 wasn't run, so I could have got one off and then get the other at plus 20 or something. That would have taken me to a plus 50 day, and I don't think I'd take on these trades here, because once I get above plus 50, I'm usually good for the day. I feel pretty confident about getting able to get 50 ticks, even with the NinjaTrader bullshit with trying to put the SLM trade in and not knowing how to hit the mouse button. It's just so frustrating to be able to know that you're doing it correctly, but you click the mouse button and it just doesn't want to cooperate with you. The middle mouse button is a hit or miss whether you're going to get an SLM trade. I've tried soft tapping it. I've tried hard tapping it. I've tried in between the middle of that. You just never really know if you're going to get an SLM trade, no matter how I click at it. I just don't know. I mean, I've tried this over and over and over again. Let me get the sim account out. So let's try to get in here.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled.
Switch this to 1 down here. See if we can get it to work here. So I'm going to try to click hard. All right, let's click hard.
Order filled.
See, it just took it out. Let's try again.
Order submitted.
Sort of hard, but sort of not hard. It's hit or miss whether you're going to get the SLM to show up. I've tried every which way to click that. I probably should spend some time looking at a third-party dome that has a drop and drag feature to it. If anyone knows of a NinjaTrader platform that has a drop and drag feature, that's ideally what I'd like to see. Anyway, so I can get out of this trade. You see I get the CLM. You can close it.
Order filled.
It doesn't really matter what I'm doing there. Although the commission cost on that was pretty big. That took commission cost on the sim account's wrong. Oh well. Anyway, that's where I am right now. It's user error at this point on clicking the button. Whether you're going to get the SLM trade to show up, the stop, be able to take the profit stop or not, it's hit or miss. I mean, I like to grab the profit while it's there. I like to move my stop into profit. I like to drop and drag. It's just the way I like to trade at it. I like to grind it out in a lot of ways sometimes, and every so often you catch a nice move. And I believe in my heart that I would have caught um, this move right here. This is the move that you can see I was in at 27, and I was able to, anyway, so long story short, this is the entry point 96.27, and it comes down, and this is the one I was looking for to get to. Um, this right here would have been the trade that would have moved me up over plus 50 ticks if it wasn't for the middle mouse button clicking, trying to get the SLM to show up. It's very frustrating. Now the other side of that is that you see I took out 2, and I should have switched this down here to 1. So that's my fault on that one. So anyway, long story short, I'm sitting at 52,517 after 6 trading days. So I'll be looking to move hopefully to the PA account. Once I get to PA this time around, I am only going to take on 1 contract trading. I think that that's probably the better way of going at it. I've been playing around on the ATM1 right now, and right now I'm following ATM1 with, I don't know if this is going to be my stop loss. Most likely it'll be a half hour stop. So a half hour today would have been 33 ticks. Instead of 66, it would have been a 33 tick stop loss. And you notice that it's a 1.5p profit target. So trading going, so it'd be 121. Today it would have been 121 versus 33, which works out to 3.67. So I'm trying to get a 3.1 to 0. So if I was looking at this correctly today, I would have moved this. I've traded this before with 1 contract with a 1/2 hour stop right now. That's because we're above 20 on their ADR, and I want to give it some ability to trade. So 33 ticks is basically a 330 tick loss, and 121 tick profit if it would run the 1.5p the other direction. Obviously, you see where I had the mark at 95.51. So I was looking for the mark to get to about 94.30 in that area today. That's kind of the goal. It never really got there. I think the low is actually right here as we're looking at it. Um, let me I almost got there. So we're looking at 95.40, 95.30. So we did 95.30 within the trading session. This is well, it never got there. Let's see where the 230 mark is. So it didn't get 1.5p. And the measuring point that I was using was 95.51, which is up here. Here's or 96.51. I say 95. Guess it did get down. Put the wrong number in there. 96.51. So actually, I guess it did run. I just screwed up all today. 95.30 would have been a 1.5p down. No, wait a minute. I was looking for 94. That's why I'm saying the wrong thing. So 95.30. So I was right with the right area that I was looking for. I just had the wrong number in there. 96.51. I was looking for 95.30 on the down, which would have brought it in roughly in this area. We did not run a 1.5p based upon the area in question. This is right up here is what I was looking at, 96.51. You can see this is where I was one of my better trades coming in here off of this coming through. Anyway, so like I said, I was able to accumulate 37 ticks before I took this hit right there. So this trade right here, if I would have caught this one coming down, I don't take this one on because I would have been at over plus 50. And long story short, I ended up at plus 32 on the day. I wanted to get back to break even after going minus 20. That was kind of the overall goal of my trading today. After I kind of screwed up one of the trades at minus 37, or going from plus 37 to minus 20, I needed to get back to break even roughly and take as much gain as I could on the table. All right. I don't know if I'll be recording the rest of the week or not. We'll see. If something good happens, I'll come back and talk about it. Today was Tuesday. I've got roughly 3 more trading days until I take a little break from trading, probably until August, making day 10 somewhere in there. My account says it'll renew on number 8, renews on August 4th. So I have to have a trade before August 4th for day 10. Hopefully, like I said, my goal right now is to get above the $53,000 mark, take some time off and away before I get to day 10, and then hit day 10 right before the rebill. So it doesn't rebill me, or basically like around August 1st, August 2nd, whenever that would be. Hit that and make sure I don't get a rebill. Most likely that's my goal. And then go into the PA account in August. That's the overall goal right now. And then take August, September, October, November, most of December, stay in the freaking account this time. Trade one contract, take as much money out as I can. I've been, I think the PA account, I've over leveraged the PA account, and that's cost me to get knocked out several different times. So we're going to go to one contract trading in the PA account. So I'll build up a cushion, and then I'll add that second contract in after that. All right, that's it. Dave Knight here for 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next video that I put together. We'll see you then. Bye for now.